If you're shopping for a heavy-duty bike lock, the Oxford Nemesis Chain Lock might have popped up on your radar. It promises ship-anchor-like security with massive 16 nichromo hardened steel links, designed to make thieves think twice before messing with your bike. But here's what surprised me. After digging deep, this lock comes with some serious downsides that could cost you more than just money. Most people don't expect a product billed as impressive to have glaring flaws. So stick around because I'm about to reveal why the Nemesis might not be the fortress you're hoping for, and what to consider instead. Let's start by setting the scene. Imagine you've just invested over $200 for a lock that screams protection. It boasts a thick, reflective sleeve and hardened steel links that supposedly keep your prized bike safe. Sounds bulletproof, right? But the reality is trickier. Despite its beastly build, the Nemesis Chain Lock scores just a 3.4 out of 5 stars on Amazon, a surprisingly mediocre rating for such a high-ticket item. What's causing riders to hesitate? Keep watching. There's more beneath the surface than meets the eye. Now, I know what you're thinking. With a price tag of $209.99 and touted steel that could anchor a ship, surely this chain lock is overkill. But here's a twist. Overkill doesn't always mean better. Heavy and seemingly unbreakable locks can actually work against you. Many users report that while the chain is tough, it's also bulky and heavy, making it a pain to carry on daily rides. It's almost like lugging around a full-sized anchor instead of a lock. One reviewer joked their legs got a workout just carrying the thing. If portability matters to you, this could be a deal-breaker. And that's just part of the story. Another common complaint involves the key mechanism and lock reliability. Some purchasers found the lock difficult to operate, citing stiffness and occasional jamming. Imagine trying to lock your bike in a rush and struggling with a stubborn keyhole. It adds frustrating minutes to your routine and defeats the purpose of convenience. In worse cases, a few users were even locked out due to faulty locks, which is not acceptable for a product in this price range. Now, are you the type who rides in high-crime urban areas where bike theft is rampant? Or perhaps you need a lock for longer periods of parking? The Oxford Nemesis aims to cater to serious cyclists demanding maximum security, featuring lengths ranging from 1.2 to 2 meters to secure bikes to larger objects. But paradoxically, the longer chains add even more weight, hence the old bicycle lock joke. Why did the cyclist carry a chain lock? To get a free gym session. If you plan to use this daily and carry it often, prepare to reconsider. But wait, there's more nuance here. The chain's long links are designed to reduce weight and improve portability, at least according to Oxford's marketing. So how is it that so many users find it cumbersome? It comes down to expectations and real-world use. A 16-diameter hardened steel link is inherently heavy no matter what, and the thick protective sleeve adds bulk. It's a classic case where specs look great on paper but feel different in the wild. This mismatch can lead to buyer's remorse, especially if you're swapping locks frequently. So what about the security itself? Many riders praise the deterrent factor due to the Nemesis' sheer size and the reflective sleeve, which is supposed to signal, "Don't mess with me," to any potential thieves. And on this front, the lock delivers. It's definitely intimidating to see something clad in reflective armor protecting your ride. However, security isn't just about size. It's also about resilience to attacks like bolt cutters, angle grinders, or lock picking. Some skeptics point out that while the chain links are strong, the lock cylinder and shackle could be potential weak points. Remember, a chain is only as strong as its lock. Now let me clarify something before you think I'm trashing the whole thing. The Oxford Nemesis, if used with other Oxford locking products such as the docking station, Beast Anchor, Anchor Force, or Task Force, can form a tougher security setup. Combining locks can create layered protection, which is a smart move if you live in a bike theft hotspot. But if you were looking to buy this chain as a standalone all-in-one solution, you might be setting yourself up for disappointment. Let me share a quick story from a user who purchased the 1.5-meter Nemesis chain to secure their expensive road bike. They loved the beefy look and reflective sleeve, confident their bike was now under fortress-grade protection. However, after a few weeks of hauling the lock to work and back, the weight started to irritate them, and the bulky chain would rattle loudly whenever they moved. One day, in a rush, they struggled with the key mechanism, adding unnecessary stress before finally locking up. The verdict: effective security, yes, but with comfort and ease sacrificed along the way. This bike joker said they felt stronger just carrying the lock, so no need for leg day at the gym. Guess the lock was a workout coach after all. Another aspect to consider is the price. At $209.99, the Oxford Nemesis isn't cheap. For that investment, you'd expect a product that nails security, ease of use, and portability. The mixed reviews suggest it only partially hits those marks. If you're budget conscious but still want something tough, you might want to compare this to other chain locks or even heavy-duty U-locks that offer similar security with less hassle. Hold on, you might be wondering, is the reflective sleeve worth it? It is an advantage, as it increases visibility in low light, possibly deterring opportunistic thieves who prefer stealth. But it's important not to overestimate this feature. Determined bike thieves still come equipped with cutters and grinders. Visibility helps, sure, but it isn't a silver bullet. So what's the bottom line? Should you hit the buy button on the Oxford Nemesis Chain Lock? If you want brutal security, already own or plan to invest in complementary locks, and don't mind lugging around something heavy and bulky, it might work for you. It's like bringing a small safe to guard your bike. Effective, but at a weight you must accept. If your priority is daily convenience or lighter carry, however, this product might test your patience more than your thieves' skills. Plus, factor in that some users have reported lock mechanism issues, which could be deal-breaking for everyday use. Bikes are valuable, so choosing a lock that fits your lifestyle and security needs is crucial, not just one that advertises the biggest chain. Before you decide, here's a quick checklist to see if the Nemesis suits you. 1. Do you prioritize maximum physical deterrence over portability? 2. Are you prepared to carry a lock heavier than some power tools? 3. Do you live in a high-risk area where layered security matters? 4. Will you combine this chain with other Oxford locks for boosted security? If you answered yes to most of these, then the Oxford Nemesis Chain Lock might be your fortress on wheels. But if you want fuss-free locking, you may want to explore lighter, equally secure alternatives. Wrapping up, the Oxford Nemesis Chain Lock is a powerhouse in weight and security specs, with a few practical hitches that have sparked mixed feelings among buyers. It's not perfect, and knowing its limitations will save you headaches. Think of it like carrying a shield and sword to protect your bike. A bit much for some, a necessary investment for others. If you're intrigued and want to check the latest pricing or pick one up, I've dropped the Amazon link in the description. Go ahead and grab the best deal while it lasts. Remember, your bike deserves a lock that matches your riding style and peace of mind. Thanks for watching, and if you found this honest review helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more gear insights. And hey, if you buy the Nemesis, don't try breaking a sweat carrying it. You're not training for the Tour de France, just thwarting thieves.